I am Pinstar, and this is Planetbase. So yes, Planetbase was actually recommended to me by a couple of my viewers. And basically, the way that I've seen it and had it described to me, it's Banished in space. And being that this channel started off with a series on Banished, I figured, you know what, let's take a revisit to the genre, the survival simulation genre that I am quite fond of. So, now bear in mind this is not a strategy and tactics series. This is a first impressions, let's look, let's play series, because I literally got the game yesterday. So, I do not have enough expertise in it to give you master strategies, and there's a very good chance that I will fail horribly, but that's okay. This is how you learn. This is how you develop the better strategies. If this game keeps my interest, then I will probably play it more offline and master some strategies, and then come back at you guys with a strategy and tactics series. Sounds good? Let's go. Okay, now we have 3 different flavors of planets here. The latter 2 are currently locked from us, which is fine. I played a little bit of this last night, but we're going to start with the easy mode here. If I do a strategy and tactics, it will most likely be on the Class M planet, but I'm going to have to figure that out. But let's just dive into this right here, see if we can't get ourselves going with the easy planet. Medium-sized desert planet with a thick CO2 atmosphere, partially protects it from meteors and solar flares. That sounds good. Light amount high, so solar panels work. Atmospheric density high, suitable for wind turbines. Sandstorm risk high, well, duh, it's a desert planet. Low solar flare risk and low meteor risk. I don't believe that for a minute. And you'll see why. Now, let's find ourselves... you do need mountains because you need to build mines next to mountains, but you really want a nice wide open patch of space here. This looks like a pretty good area. So we are going to give ourselves a name. And you know, I'm going to say Ficklewood for a strategy and tactics series. We're just going to call this after myself, Pinstar. There. And in we go. You can turn off power to all non-vital structures in one click. The grids panel when you are low on power. That is good to know. Thank you, Help. Quick tips. So here we are, landing. Alright, looks like we're backed up into a little bit of a corner here. Hopefully the field is a little bit wider for expansion here. And we've got our starting colonists. And 2 robots. It's like Mystery Science Theater 3000, only with more humans. And not forced to watch bad movies. Alright, unfortunately there is... I hope those boulders are removable, because otherwise I'm going to be pressed for space here. Well, let's find out. See what I'm talking about? Meteor risk low. Bull crap. Bull crap. Okay, good. I can actually stomp on these on those. That's really good. All right, here's what we're going to do. We'll link those 2 structures. This is how the base is built. Structures get linked to each other. So, yeah, there's our airlock. Actually, that's probably not a good design choice. Hang on. Hang on. We want this to be the more centrally accessible area. And we want this... There we go. We want the airlock to be... Because this is going to be where I kind of keep my industrial-y things, the things that don't require to be indoors. But we're going to let them get the oxygen going here, because right now everyone's in a spacesuit. And we can see their oxygen levels are slowly draining, but they've got enough to actually, you know, going around and build an oxygen generator. Now, you need a few more things for oxygen generators to actually work. We need electricity in the form of, at least initially, solar panels. We'll go with no, we'll go with the medium. And we also want a large, medium power, no, a large power collector. Who am I kidding? Now we link those up with walkways here. These are not actually an indoor connection. Here you can see it's an indoor connection. All right, now this needs power and water in order to generate oxygen. So we're working on the power. Oops, wrong one. And yeah, we do need the power collector because these solar panels, they don't work at night, and it is only daytime right now. In fact, we're burning daytime right now as we speak, so we better get that going soon, or we're gonna run out of sunlight. Probably should build a wind turbine too, but yeah, we're also gonna want a water extractor. Yeah, we can put that over here. Hurry up, guys. And yeah, low meteor risk. I mean, granted, when they fall near me right here, that doesn't actually hurt anybody, but they could. Yeah, we're not going to have much power stored up because by the time, yeah, because the solar panels by themselves can't store electricity. We need this energy grid thing. What are you guys all doing? Come on. Well, alright. What I'm going to need to do, I need to get a wind turbine going here. 4? Yeah, let's go with a 4. We want the maximum sized. Every time I hear a meteor slammed in, I'm like, was that me? Was that me? I mean, the game tells you if it's you, but yeah, you can see those meteors just falling all over the planet, and this is meteor risk low. I'm curious to see what meteor risk high planet, probably with one of the more difficult ones, is going to do. Yeah, we're not going to have a chance to store up much electricity here. But luckily our colony isn't really using it that much at the moment. Okay, so we are making oxygen. Good, because we got our water collector online. So when people can go into the airlock and actually refresh themselves, so they can re-raise their oxygen meters. All right, let's continue building our interior structures. We want a canteen. This is going to be sort of the central location for people. We're going to make it a. Do I want to? Let's make it. Do I want a small or a large canteen? We'll start with a small. We can always make more canteens, and we can always make them larger. But yes, now it is nighttime, and nighttime is the wrong time, because our solar panel starts shutting down. As you can see, it can make 50 kilowatts per tick, but as the sun sets, it goes down. Now, luckily, wind turbines can make power at night. But that depends on the wind strength, as we can see the wind strength here. The higher that bar is, the more of its maximum wind turbine can actually produce. We are lucky that nighttime here, wind has picked up. It seems the wind's kind of variable; like it'll die down, pick up, and go all over the place without too much rhyme or reason with it. So it's kind of variable, but it doesn't care about the. All right. Looks like we have a couple of people in low in oxygen, but just walking in here. So, yep, see, their oxygen levels are going right up here as they've taken some good deep breaths and probably restocking their suits. Yeah, now that he's got his oxygen up there, he's waiting for the airlock. Good. Oh, I should probably link these two. Always need to link them. Because that way colonists can go from building to building internally without having to constantly put on a spacesuit. Yeah, now this beeping here tells me that I am using more power than I am producing, but we have a collector here. Now, as long as the wind keeps blowing here, our turbine's going to keep us pretty good here. At the very least, because it'll draw the power produced from the turbine first. And then whatever isn't being produced, it'll draw from the large power collector here. And hopefully my goal here is to last the night. You can see the progress from night to day here. Once this reaches full, then it flips back over to day. We do not want to run out of power. Wait a minute, this isn't even adding anything to the grid. I never connected it. Oh, Pinstar, you are an idiot. I was about to say, it's like, how is my base sucking up the power from a large windmill? So that windmill was doing absolutely nothing for us because I'm an idiot. As you can see, not strategy and tactics. Alright, we got the canteen. It says no oxygen yet, but see, it's filling up. Because it's basically, it's drawing oxygen from these others. The oxygen producer will continue making oxygen so that everybody gets it. So these warnings are temporary. We didn't have like a massive link. Gah! No. Alright, now the other thing we can do with some of these structures is we can actually put stuff in them. And we kind of need to. Table for eating, drinking fountain for drinking, a video screen for some entertainment, a plant for some entertainment. People like a variety of entertainment types. And lastly, we have this meal maker. This thing's a fun entity. I'll get into that once I... Alright, see, now we finally built that connection to the windmill, and now we're no longer draining our power supplies because we're actually getting the power from the large wind turbine. Smack myself. So that will that will allow us to survive the night. All right, next thing we want to do, there's a landing pad. Yes. We need to get a landing pad. Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to get a storage and then a landing pad. Storage. There we go. Yeah, that's fine right there. Because the storage will allow you to store goods. The landing pad allows you to receive new colonists as well as trader ships. And since trader ships tend to deal with a lot of goods, buying and selling, you want that near the storage. Oh yeah, we're also going to need to build a bunk because people are going to start to get sleepy. Yeah, I can build you right here. It's a one-way thing. You can't, like most structures, you can link to multiple paths, like we're doing here with the oxygen producer. But with the bunk, you can only do it with one. So you might as well stick it in a corner somewhere. All right, they're building the internal structures here so that people can actually sit down and eat. Our bots, by the way, they're not there just for show or anything. They're actually a legitimately different type of colonist here. The bots are a lot faster moving goods around. As you can see, people carry these boxes like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Whereas a bot, they're much faster at delivering goods. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, we can't produce more bots. Also, bots don't need to eat or sleep. They do need to be maintained, however, but yeah. They also can't do specialized jobs like, biology stuff or medical stuff. They're not as smart as the humans are, but they're certainly a lot more efficient when it comes to stuff like that. Boy, everyone's getting thirsty. We have not yet built our drinking fountain. We do the source of water that's produced by this water extractor that's originally being used by this. There's enough water to go around for people to have a drink proper in here once somebody builds this. These are just warnings. They're not like about to die of thirst, but yeah. We do need somebody to go ahead and build that for us, please and thank you. Alright, they build the meal maker. Alright, there's someone delivering some goods, so it looks like they're going to build a drinking fountain. And everybody's going to swarm on in there and get themselves a drink, which is fine. You can also see they're starting to get kind of sleepy. But that's why we're building the dorm. But yeah, the sooner we can get that launch pad up, the sooner we can start getting Survival reach. So, the way this game tracks your progress, it's in the form of milestones. One day after landing, your people are still alive. Good job, you didn't murder everybody. So we have survived one full day with no deaths. And at least this planet has 10 milestones. Alright, we got our storage. We're going to wait for them to build up their other stuff. Now, you might be asking, Pinstar, where are they getting all this stuff to actually build? Well, we have two different main construction stuff. We got metal and bioplastic. And we start the game with a whole crap ton of it in the colony ship. But now that we have our storage, we can recycle this. Yeah, I know, stuff out of oxygen. The system will recover. People aren't going to quickly die. We're going to go ahead and recycle our colony ship here. And we are, more importantly, going to build that launch pad. Can I build that there, or is that permanent mount? That is permanent mounted. That's okay. Wait, nope, not there. We're gonna build you. Oh, I really want you to link up to that airlock. No. Come on, baby. Well, they can walk across the ground, that's fine. Because the launch pad's considered a outdoor facility. Alright, dorm is built, but it's useless without some beds, so we're going to get some beds in here. Alright, our canteen is fully operational, but we are eventually going to run out of food, so we need to make some more food of our own, so we're going to get a biodome. Yeah, this is pretty good. And actually, we can do some redundant... Oh, no, wait, we can't do redundant with that one. That's okay. We can do some redundant pathways this way. That way, if one of the pathways gets crushed by a meteor, people don't automatically suffocate and get trapped. It's good to have redundant pathways. Yeah, so here's everybody taking all of the stuff from the colony ship and moving it to storage. If you leave stuff out on the open planet for too long, it starts to deteriorate and just basically crumbles and becomes useless. But yeah. Oh yeah, we also got to build this. Alright, wind has completely stopped, so we're getting zilch from our wind turbine here. Luckily, it is the daytime, and our solar panel is... I love that the solar panel actually follows where the sun is. So as the day progresses, this thing rotates to follow where the sun's going to be. That's awesome. Luckily, we have a fully stocked power collector, so we should be fine throughout the night. We have way more power production capacity than we need. That's okay, because we'll grow into that. Alright guys, please finish this first. I shouldn't have queued this up until you guys finish this, because this is important. This gives us more people. More people means more people working on stuff. Alright, luckily one other thing you can do while you're waiting for stuff to happen is we can increase the game speed. Whoop. What do we got here? Aha! No. Alright, we have a fully operational landing pad now, which is awesome. Hopefully our first ship of colonists are going to come in. Now let's take a look at our well-being is very poor. That's not good. The welfare is basically a measure of how everybody's needs are being met, food, thirst, morale and whatnot. And if the colony is very poor, you're not going to get new colonists, because the place kind of has a reputation for being not so fun to live in. So we're going to have to raise this before we're going to get any new colonists. But at least they have now an avenue. It's because everyone's freaking sleepy. That's why. Yes, please build that, Mr. Robot. Where are you going? You put the material there. Build the bed. People are getting tired. And the sleepy people are preventing new people from coming. Yeah, everyone is freaking tired. So please build those beds. Yeah, people are going to get meals from the ship. Oh, yeah. Are we actually going to get somebody now? Because this is a colony ship. A mini colony ship, obviously not as big as us. Oh, that's a trading ship. Okay then. What do you got for me, buddy? Oh, it's a medical trader. Well, you know the one thing... Yeah, you don't have enough stuff for me, do you? Yeah, we could get money. Eesh. Yeah, I can't even sell one of these without shortchanging myself. It's a good commission, though. Here, I'll take one of these. Because one of these can be made into one of these, so we'll basically have a net gain of 7 coins. Alright, good enough. Good to have a couple of coins sitting around, because they're sort of, you know, the coins themselves, obviously, they don't do anything in terms of resources being used by the colonists. Will somebody build these beds? You are all freaking dead tired. Will somebody please build the beds? Yes, enough with the frickin' biodome. I'm not queuing up anything else until somebody builds those beds. Because you are all desperately tired. You get yourself a drink, dude. You are thirsty. Yes, you're so tired. Just build yourself a bed. And then sleep on it. Alright, sounds like we are sucking power, but again, we have got plenty of power to suck. You get yourself a drink, buddy. Come on, you're thirsty. Do it! Yeah, the trader's waiting for us for them to, yep, one unit of medical supplies in exchange for all that other stuff. And then they're just going to deposit their stuff on the pad. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Mr. Robot. Thank you, Mr. Robot. Everybody sleep! Rush, sleep! Build the other bed so you other guys can sleep. Yes! Good job building beds. Get some sleep. Luckily these are bunk beds, so each of them sleeps 2. Not quite enough for everybody, but usually people will sleep in shifts, so you don't need a bed for every single individual. So yeah, you guys are just going to get your sleep back, and then once you guys all wake up, you'll trade off with the other sleepies. Alright, well, you know what? I think this is a good stopping point here. So, if you guys like this episode and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Binstar, signing out. See ya!